Major the Angel of Darkness. Oh, my name is PlasticRainbow, and probably the one perfect game to start this marathon, I guess. If you've never heard about this game usually referred as the worst media game ever created. If you don't know why, don't worry, you'll just find out when the run starts. So yeah, so I guess I'm ready to go. So time will start when the first load screen ends. So and go. So right from start we start with the first glitch of this game called the say crouch, which is basically crouch and quick save and quick load. Okay, let's try it again. We can clip the wall like this. So by using this, we can come to this unfinished level that's somehow left in the game. So what I'm going to do next is going to climb on this nothing here, and then going to jump on the invisible wall on the left that somehow finished the first level. Great. So now we are on to the second level. Because the goal is basically go to the top of the floor, we're going to take the elevator like this. So this is another wall climb method we like to call stealth glitch. It is using the wall hug animation while Lara is in the stealth mode. So now there's another glitch that I haven't talked about, which is called the trigger bug. So okay, I think if the game audio is low, I will just bring up a bit, maybe. Okay. So now the trigger bug is basically if you do a selection line, jump to the wall from exact distance, causes game to think that you just hit the almost every trigger on the entire map. And because of that, if we can hit the end of level trigger with it, we can just skip everything and go to the next level. So
can I get you anything?
now there's certain thing I have to talk about the trigger bug is that first, because you have to be in a really exact distance between your character and the wall, setup is highly needed. And also the second thing is that we are not going to use trigger bug for every level. So
he even left a package with me for safekeeping.
Who was the commission from?
So the reason is that
he wanted Werner to research something called the Obscura paintings.
in some levels, the end of level trigger is actually bound on our animation, like door opening animation that you just saw on the second level. So because of that, in those levels, you cannot trigger end of level trigger with the trigger bug. So we have to finish in a kind of an impeded way, unfortunately, but we still skip a lot of things, so that's fine.
Do you know what it is?
It's his field notebook.
If he left
yeah, this game has a great voice acting. This is pretty much the highlight of this game. But however, I have to inform you that this is the English version is the version that actually has the best voice acting. I mean, literally the best voice acting. The other version is also bad. So yeah. So, although here's another trick coming up called the Alt plus F4. So if you press Alt plus F4, you get the escape message. However, we can use that to skip a cutscene. Now, this game already allows players to skip cutscene, but using the escape message is much more better. As you can see from this, the escape message pops up, and you just skip the cutscene immediately. So. Here we do another trigger bug like this. In this level, because there is no end of level triggers, so we just teleport, I guess. So now we'll be heading to a level, a place that actually has a end of level triggers, which is Ren's Pawn Shop. So we don't have to visit any nightclubs or graveyard or any gym or something. So yeah. So this is the place. Okay, that was nice. Nice. Okay. There we go. We do some jumps, and then we're out of this pawn shop and out of this double dating Lara. And this is a very technical level. There we go. and then we move on to the Uber.
Well, at least it's clean in here.
So after I climb up the stairs, actually there's a one skip we do. Okay, there's no two guard. That's great. Okay, I might able to do the cool thread. Yes, nice. I can't believe I pulled it off on the marathon. The floor dictation on this place is kind of weird. So we move on to the out of bounds. We skip the whole room filled with laser, and then we move on to actually on the inbounds here. But because we skip the loading triggers, every textures and enemies are not loaded in. But however, we can just there is still some items that we can pick up. So I just pick up the large health pack here, and there is still some collision from the walls. So let's see. Actually, this is the part I actually have to focus a little bit. So let's see. Little one bomb, but I attack it, and it is still not over yet. This is not nice. Okay, there we go. Now here's our clothing level. Do some flips, and then we skip over 7 levels. Because by doing the trigger bug, we also hit the trigger that makes games think that you visit the level for the second time. That's what you're normally supposed to do. You play some levels and you come back to the dig again and you go back to the gallery like this. But however, by doing the trigger bug, because we can skip a hit also the trigger that makes game think that you visit the level for the second time, you can just skip everything and go back to the galleries again. Nice. So now we move on to the first boss fight in the run. So we need to pick up the weapon and ammo. So first we do is pick up this ammo here. That somehow gives you an infinite pickup if you don't carry any weapons here. So that comes very handy. There you go. And then we pick up this handgun. And then this is very important. We're going to kick this door.
My legs feel strong.
Makes her leg feel stronger, which means that now she can now sprint, just like how we learn how to sprint in real life. So what I'm going to do next is I'll try to clip this wall. Okay, nice. Now what you're supposed to do is pick up one of the items in this room which triggers the first boss fight. But however, we're going to skip all of that and we just straight to the last boss fight here. He's less fun, so we just have to mash the fire button and take the health pack that we picked up at the gallery here. Actually, there's a reason why he's the less fun. It's because we skipped the early fights with him, so he actually has a more HP than normally he does in this part. So yeah. And also he's supposed to die. When he died, he's supposed to fall down and roll down to the floor, but he didn't do that. I don't know why.
Don't you just love
Now,
this
this is a recent skit find that found very recently, like a few weeks ago. So if you already know about this game, you will know about the infamous subplot, which we call the logic lock. So now there's the one dialogue that you have to do. Wait a second, I will just try to clip to this wall. Okay, good. There's a one dialogue that you need to do in order to finish level, and there's a chance of getting a soft lock in that dialogue, so it has killed many runs and marathon runs. Yeah, but however, we can skip that completely by doing this. Let's see. Okay, time for the backup. Okay, that is not good. I'm going to try the setup again here. How about this time? Okay, this is not good.
It won't
Okay, got it at least. Now we thought that ending this level with the trigger was totally impossible, but because there actually turns out there's a one depth trigger placed high on the level, so we can use that to trigger it. So I have to make this 2 cross quick because there's a one guard patrolling here, and if I don't make it quick, he will start to shoot Lara, and there's a chance of getting a there's a chance of save file getting corrupt and crash the game. So I have to make it very quick. So now we move on to the next room, which introduces some new tricks. Now what I'm going to do first is jump on this tire, and this will actually make Lara's break legs like this. So when her leg is broken, we can do things like this. So you can see Lara is walking towards something while ignoring everything. This is a glitch we call the long range finger glitch that is only possible during a leg breaking glitch. It is basically Lara is trying to pick up an item that is really far away that she is not supposed to pick up. So by using this, we play this level in reverse. So yeah, because of that, we actually have to kind of backtrack a little bit by doing this. Okay, that was not good. Let's try it again. So what I am trying to do is trying to go on the bend, which is a kind of intended path to come here. Let's see if I... Now, but however, the reason why we go to the bend is to spawn this guard, which carries a valuable item in order to finish the level. Okay, that was good. That is not normal. If you just see the how my HP went down, that is not normal. Okay. This is already going great. There we go. So to get this keycard, we actually have to go to the band here. But however, because we cannot get to the band with the normal jump because they are too high, we use another trick we call the moon jump. Basically, if you jump and while Lara is in midair, every time you press quick save and quick load, Lara will gain a little bit of speed, and it allows her to jump a little bit higher. Okay, that is not good. There we go. So now the trigger bug and the leg break glitch, aka long range skill glitch, is the two main glitches that allows us to finish the level, allows us to skip most of the stuff in this game. But however, although this game is known for many glitch and bug issues, actually this two glitch is not the type of glitch that you will encounter in the casual gameplay, because actually it requires you to be in a specific game option that you will never bother to touch normally. And also, even if you did everything right, there's a chance that you won't get this glitch because this glitch don't work on the PC with AMD CPU. It is not so like a hardware glitch or something, it's just this game's code is a mess. So but don't worry, AMD users, actually we have a quote-unquote patch that allows AMD users can run this category, which means that you can do the glitch with the patch. It's kind of a mod, but we just allow it because it's much less stupid than having to buy a new PC or CPU to just run this game, so we just allow it. So anyway. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I will go in front of that big door that you're seeing there. Need to make a save because there's a chance that if you make a quick save while the monster is attacking Lara, there's a chance that it can corrupt the save file and can crash. So okay, there we go, and we have to fall in the right way that we can fall down to the later part of this level here. And then we move on to another unloaded area here. There we go. Now we're tried. I'm going to finish this level with the trigger ball again here, but we actually need to play the level up for a bit. I will explain why later. So what I'm here is actually I'm on the top of the narrow pipe, and I do another moon jump to go to the another pipe which is on the top, and that was not good. I guess my moon jump was good enough. How about this time? Okay, that's not supposed to happen normally. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then we are on the top of another pipe, and then we are going to not slip down. Okay, this. I think I need to jump much earlier, and I will just play the safe way, I guess. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We move on to the other side, and then hit this cutscene trigger like here, and then now we can actually do a trigger block in order to finish the level. Now to do a trigger block, I think this angle is right. If my angle is right, if I just dive onto it, I will hit the little railing on next to the stairs that you can get to a trigger block. Now, because we played enough Tomb Raider, we are going to play Uncharted. So, as you can see, Curtis can clip the floor like this. Oh, hello, this is say hello to the Curtis, everyone. So, you can also do some parkour. By the way, his control is way worse than Lara, so you will have to get used to it if you're running this game. So, there we go. Don't worry about my health. It is just fine. And then we're going to clip through this door like crouch. But this time you just don't need like a well-timed quick load like Lara. You just need to crouch. Now the crouch walk lab is a glitch that actually Deb noticed it. That when they actually care about this game, so actually it is patched. So actually to run this game you have to run it on the earlier build, so we are using version 49. And then now here we break the legs again and do the long range pick split. Now the I will try to finish the level again by trigger bug, but again we play the level for a bit because basically the reason is that because trigger bug is basically hitting multiple triggers at the same time, so there's a chance that some triggers can get in the way of activating the end of the triggers. So just like this cousin trigger located at this vent. So because in order to finish the level with the trigger bug, we have to get rid of triggers like the cousin trigger they just saw, and then the trigger bug like this. Oh, that wasn't right. Wait, where? I don't know where did I save. I guess it's this part. Okay. Okay, I think the setup didn't really work. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. I think I messed up the setup because why are I talking here? So yeah. So now we move on to the next level, the maximum containment area. This level route is basically just go straight to the boss fight room by just running, jumping, and clipping through some gates here. But there's actually neat shortcut we can do that only saves 1 second, so nobody does in the run. So I just to do it for the like a swag maybe. Yep, that's why no one go for it in the run. So this run is going great, I guess. Oh wait a second. How about this sign? Yeah, there you go. So we just clip to this door and we move on to the unloaded part again. Now technically we can actually go straight to the boss fight room, from here, then it would actually save more time. But however, because this part isn't loaded in, we have to uh, go back and load this area. But still save 1 second if I have didn't died. So there we go. And hello, say hello to the most epic boss fight in this game. As you can see, this boss fight is very well designed and very intense. And also, it features one of the hardest trick in this speedrun, which is getting the good RNG. So, the one RNG factor on in this fight is that every time this boss goes up and drops down, he can drop down in 2 spots. The one spot is that you just saw is right next to this big machine. So, the other spot is in the middle of the room. Every time this monster decides to drop down in the middle of the room, you lose time. So another factor that can matter in this fight is that we don't know why, but sometimes this boss fight ends earlier for some reasons. It might be not random or there's a way to trigger it, but we just don't know why. So we just do fight and hope that we get it. We usually call them as a proto kill. And actually, these spawns are really nice, I guess. Anyway. Actually, if you play this game, this boss fight is really funny. It's because the game really try hard to make you believe that this creature is really dangerous. Like, it kills like a lot of every armed guard and scientists and every person in this facility, but you get the boss fight like this. So these are all trigger spawns. I hope I can get the quick kill. Now, if I had got the quick kill, the boss fight would have ended right here. But I had to show you one more time here. There we go. Now we will say goodbye to the Curtis, and we are going to play Lara again. Play Simulator again, I guess. Now this level is called the Aquatic Research Area. And this level is called the Bottle Trophies, which is basically a water level. So, yeah, but however, in this End of Darkness, the water level introduced some new tricks. As I explained earlier, if you go out of bounds, you'll just fall to the endless void. But however, if you go out of bounds near the water, actually you can swim in the out of bounds. So we're going to use that. This becomes very handy in this level, so I'll use it right here. Let's see. I'm going to creep to this invisible wall. If I can. There we go. Now I'm out of bounds, and I'm going to go further in. Like this. Nice. And then I'm going to head over to the end level of triggers, which is for the next level, because for some reason they put it on the same map, so it is around here. There we go. The next level was supposed to be a Curtis level, that's why you just saw Curtis on the cutscene there. So now we're almost getting to an end. Finally. So now we skip another ability upgrade, which gives you a sprint jump, because we can just moon jump over this gap. By the way, there's another little thing. Every time you press quick save, this door opening animation just keep replayed for some reason. I don't know. Another End of Darkness stuff, I guess. So again, this is the route that you normally took in a normally, but we use it because we can skip over a switch which deactivates the trap at these stairs because you can jump over like this. Great. There we go. Now we're moving on to the last level. So now we jump over these traps. Great. So yeah, there's a lot of puzzle that you need to solve in order to open the way to the final boss room. Nah. I guess probably you won't be surprised anymore about that. There we go. Don't worry about my health. There we go. Now, only thing left is the final boss fight, and the final boss fight is basically just wait for a few minutes, and you can finally get a chance to hit it once, and you repeat that again and again, and it is really, really boring. So we're not gonna do that and just do this. Sorry for the quiet, but I have to focus here, so I'll explain later. Yeah, time. I guess you probably won't know what happened there. We used a lot of moon jumps to jump way up high and hit the end trigger on the top of this room. So actually, you don't need to finish the level again. You don't have to beat the final ball in order to finish the game here. So yeah. So basically what we just did, we a lot of moon jumps, like every time we do a quick save quick load, you gain a little bit of high speed, so you can jump a little bit higher and higher, and then we repeat it again and again. So that's what happened. So yeah, there was Angel of Darkness. I had to turn off the FMVs for the game crash issue, so there's no ending cutscene, unfortunately. But yeah. So, oh, I gotta say, have to give a shout out to all the Android Dark Souls community. This game was once like a near 2-hour run, and it brought down to like 20 under 30 minutes, and it's close to 21, 22. So it's really amazing that how the progress we got in this game. So yeah. I guess I have to be ready for the next game, I guess. So it's a very, very great game. So yeah.
Yes. Thanks,
I'll just
Plastic.
wait until the screen changes.
Yeah, we'll just get to a quick transition to change the name of the game, and then I'll be right back.
Should I just move on to the next game right now?